Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. Today we've got issue 29 of Build the Titanic, the Ship, the Legend by Hachette Partworks. Okay, so we finally got a delivery of our Titanic. I think it's a bit delayed. I think that's because of the postal strikes we've got going on here in the UK. So it's a little bit late, but we've got it now. So we've got the next four stages. We've got 29 to 32. So they're all to do with the engine. So let me show you the parts you get and what you're doing. So all our parts come in a box roughly around about this size this month. Not too many parts in each one. But yeah, there's plenty to do in each stage. So let me get to the actual build instructions. As you can see, got loads to do with the engine. So we're going to connect these parts that we made up last time, and we're going to connect it to this rod here, just like that. So we want to go first two and the last two, just on there, missing one in each side. So I will show you that when we go through it. Then we're going to lie that onto there, make sure that these go in the little passageway for each one. Then we can connect the two halves together, and then we can put these little parts on the top. So the little cylinder heads, they're going to go on the top there. So we've got the large one this side. Can't tell which ones are which at the moment, but the small one goes there. These ones look very similar in size. Then we can make the next little engine bit rod up. So we're going to connect these four parts which we made last time onto that rod there, making sure we've got this detail to this side, and we're going to connect it up just like that. Then we're going to connect that to the assembly that we've had, and then that's going to get folded back on itself and plugged into the four holes on here, just like that. Then we're going to connect this up to the ends. So each end we're going to be putting these sort of clamps down on top of it, just like that. That's getting put in with a couple of CM screws, and then it wants us to glue the cog on, the flywheel. It wants us to glue that on the end. So I have seen that some people have said that the instructions for this issue are wrong, and some parts want to be the opposite way round. So I'm just going to follow the instructions. So that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow the instructions. If it's wrong, I can always adjust it at a later stage. So yeah, it's not too late. You can still subscribe to this for yourself. Head on over to buildthetitanic.com. Right, so without further ado, let's get the parts out of the packaging and start building. Okay, so with the parts out of the packaging, we're going to start off with this part here, which is metal. I'm going to have that way round. So we're going to look at this detail here. We're going to go with this end here. It's got sort of a smaller, pointier end. That's the end we're going to start off with. And then we're going to take all four of these that we made up in the last issue, and we're going to connect these on. So I'm going to do it the same way they've done it, which is from the back. Click that onto there. So that's that one. And we're going to skip the next one and go to the next one, which is here. So clip that one in, just like that. And it wants us to skip the next two, and we're going to this one, just like that. The final one is going just on the end here, just like that. So that is all four of them all installed onto that shaft. Then we're going to take this side, which is the right hand side, and we're going to install this into here. So we're going to try and get each one of these laid down in their appropriate channels that they've got. So don't remember this being too difficult last time, but it was fiddly. So I'll try and do it the same way I did it last time. Sort of having them sort of like that. So I've got them sort of lined up where they're going to go, and I've got to try and sandwich this down on top of here, getting all of these points here to match up with these whilst keeping them in place. So it can be difficult to do it. Don't remember having too much trouble last time doing it. It might have been a fluke, but we'll try. So line that up, sort of push it down as you go. Believe that got it all. No, this one on the left's jumped out. Let's start again. Alright, let's try again. So I'm going to go with this one first. Oh, that one went in perfectly that time. And just to make sure they're all in, you can just move them up and down like that. They should be able to move up and down quite freely. So we know they're in. Alright, so it says these parts are the same. So I'm going to just put these on the way they've done it. Which this one is going to go onto this edge here. So push that one in. That's that one in. The next one, which is slightly smaller than that, is going to go next to that one. So let's get this one in. There's a larger peg and a smaller peg as well. So that's that one. The next one we want is the smaller one. Which is there. And finally, we're going to put this one just in here. So let's push that one in. Just like that. Do have a couple of other details. I don't remember putting these on the last engine, but we might have done. So we've got two of these. They are both the same, so it doesn't matter which one you put on which end. That one's going to go that way. And this one is going to go that way. Just like that. That'll hold all our engine together. So let's put this to the side for a second. And bring in this shaft here. Alright, now we can take all four of these and we're going to connect them up. So make sure I've got this the right way. Gonna have that like that. And we want to connect all of these onto here. So that one's going to go there. There. Like that. So let's start connecting these up as we go. 1, 2, number 3, last one now, number 4. That's all 4 of them on. They're the locations you want them, in the sort of thinner part of the shaft. There's little grooves cut out. Now you want to have this engine assembly this way round and not this way round. So I'll bring it in so you can see the details. That's not the way we want it. We want it this way up. So we've got the 2 holes here and the 2 holes here. Lie that down. And we can take this and having this way around, and then we're going to connect this onto each one that doesn't have one on it. So let's try and connect these on. So I'll use some tweezers to help push it on, get some weight behind it. Actually, I'll just go with my fingers. That's one. Do the opposite side. That's where it starts getting a little bit fiddly. Now the 2 in the centre. One. Last one now is that one there. Just like that. So now what I want us to do is take this and we're going to roll this over, and it's going into there. There's 4 holes on the side. We can plug that into there. So make sure you do give it a good push in. Just like that. That is what you should have so far. That doesn't want to stay in there. May have to push it a bit harder. Right now, so we're going to get these on. So the side with the little shaft is the side we're going to be putting the smaller one on. So let's get the smaller one on, which is, so I'm going to slide that under there, down onto that. Then it wants us to take this one, and with it that way round, stick that onto there. That's going to be held in with a couple CM screws. So I'm going to get the first one in just to hold that on for us, and then I can put the second one in. Here comes the second one. That one, and then we can do exactly the same on the opposite side. So let's slide this one in, push it down, make sure our shaft sits in place, and then put the end on just like that. A couple more CM screws. Let's get this one in this side. And the other one. So the final thing to do is add a little notch of glue just onto the flywheel on the inside. I've seen people say that it's this way round, it's that way round, but this side here is a bigger one, this side is the smaller hole. So I'm going to do it the way they've done it, and they've got the bigger hole facing out the way, and glue that onto there. I've not put a mega amount of glue on, so if needs be I can always take that off. So that is what we should have so far. So there you are guys, that is issue 29 all complete, and we've pretty much done most of the engine now. There's just a few bits to go on. We've got to put there like a platform and that on there in a few issues time, and we might get to stick it down on this as well. So hopefully by the end of this we've got a nice looking engine. I have had a quick sneak peek forward and there is quite a lot of details to go on this. So I do hope you enjoyed this video guys. Please join me again tomorrow where we're going to have issue 30. Till then guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.